It's time for us to get to the exercise program now. So as I said, it's going to be 20 seconds of exercise on and then 10 seconds of rest. We're going to do 4 rounds of all the exercises I showed you, so let's get started. On your back, we'll start with the glute bridge. Again, you should be feeling this exercise in your glutes and in your lower back. If you're not feeling it there, bring your feet a little bit closer so that you're feeling it in the right spot. All right, time to rest. So hopefully that's a good start. The next one we're going to do is the front plank. We're going to get into position here. We'll start on our knees. Again, the knees is a nice starting exercise if you have never done these before. It's a good way to do it. Keep your tummy tight. Don't let your belly drop down because then you can hurt your back and we don't want that. And if you want a little bit of a challenge, feel free to go up onto your toes. All right. Our next exercise is going to be the side plank. We'll start out on our left side. Again, starting out on our knees. Good. As I said, I like my hands up. Some people like it in the air, but you can do whatever makes you feel comfortable. This is a really good one to build our oblique muscles, which are in the side of our abdominals. They crisscross each other and give us diagonal stability. Now we're going to do the other side plank. So flipping over to the other side. You can just roll over, but so that you guys aren't looking at my back, I'll flip side to side each time. This is a really, really good exercise. I love this one to help build the stability. Combining this with the front plank and the side plank, if you do those exercises a few times a week, you'll find that your back pain will get significantly less. All right, our next one is going to be the dead bug. So you get on your back, lying down, hands and legs in the air, and I'm going to do the opposing leg and hand. But you can, if that's too hard, just do the just the legs or just the arms, depending on your comfort level, okay? The next one's going to be back on our backs. We're going to do a crunch. So I like to typically put my fingers just resting like that on the side of my head. Some people, if you've got kind of a weak neck, enjoy to have their fingers interlaced behind their neck just to give some support. Whatever makes you feel good and gets you doing some exercise is good with me. All right, our next one's going to be the bird dog. We're going to do that again, hands and knees, and we'll alternate. Keeping your core stable. Some people find this to be really difficult to do with keeping their back flat. If you struggle with that, what you can do is take a Kleenex box and rest it on your lower back so that it's not collapsing on you when you bring your legs out. The last one is going to be that torso twist. So you're going to lean back, and if you want, you can raise your legs up and do the twist. I'll do it this way though. And again, if you want even more challenge, feel free to grab a water bottle or a light weight and use the weight to get it going. Just like the side planks, this one works your oblique muscles, which are the sides of your abdominals, and then your lower muscles. So we made it through round 1. On to round 2. We're going to do the same thing over again. So we'll start with the glute bridge, lifting up. Hopefully you're still feeling good, feeling this in your lower back and glutes. If there's any pain, please feel free to stop. None of these exercises should hurt at any time. All right, next one's going to be the front plank. I'll start out on my toes for this one so that you can see that for the whole time. And you just want to keep your core nice and strong and stable. If you start to feel a little bit shaky, that's normal, okay? That's just a sign of you having a bit of fatigue with the exercise. We all get that from time to time with different exercises. Just depends on how strong your core muscles are and whether you've done this before. Sometimes the shake can also come from your shoulders if your shoulders are weak. So don't forget to use the ball or the ottoman to take the pressure off. All right, next one's the side plank. Again, I'm going to go up on my feet for this one just to show you the variation again. I'm starting to breathe heavy. It's a good sign. Hopefully you're starting to feel like you're working hard, but not too out of breath. One of the reasons I like this type of exercise program is because it does give you the 10 seconds in between to just kind of catch your breath. Great. Keep it nice and straight, shoulder to feet. Don't let your hips drop, okay? If you're starting to feel that, drop down to your knees, okay? You want to keep nice and strong throughout all of these exercises. Next one's going to be our dead bug. So again, 90-90, and we're just alternating back and forth. Okay? If you want to make this a little bit harder, what you can do is lift your head off the ground too. I'm not sure if I said that during the other exercise, but it does engage your core a little bit harder because now you've got another extremity that your core has to support. Up next is, the crunches. So again, hands here, makes it a little bit easier. If you want them a little bit higher, you can lift them up, or we'll lift the legs, get the legs into it too, as our hardest variation. All right, moving on. We've got our bird dogs. So why are they called bird dogs? I think it's because your legs going up like a dog going to the washroom and your arms are flapping like a bird. But I don't know about you, most birds don't throw their hands out forwards, and most dogs don't send them straight behind them. So I think the name's kind of silly, but that's okay. That's what everybody calls them, so we'll go with that for today. And the last one after the bird dogs is the torso twist. We are almost done our second of 3 rounds. One more round. Thanks for sticking with me. Again, if you want to make this harder, lean back a little further, get your legs up a little higher. It'll make it much harder. Good. All right. Start of round 3. This is our last round. Stick with me. We are almost there, okay? Feet nice and close to the hips, and we'll lift up. Getting those hips nice and high, straight line, knees to shoulders. Keep it up, guys. We've only got another 2.5 minutes of exercise. Sorry, 3.5 minutes of exercise left, and then we're done. You can do this. All right, the front planks. In another couple seconds. There we go. I was a little eager on that one. Can you tell I like this exercise? This is a really good one just to help build that core, keep your back nice and strong and stable. If there's any of my patients out there doing this, you know that I've probably prescribed this to you already as an exercise as part of your home exercise program. Next, we're going to do the side plank. Up again. I'm going to go up on my feet. Let's try and make it as hard as we can comfortably. One thing I didn't say is, and if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can lift the leg up to try to make it really hard. That's a very high level exercise. If you're just trying these for the first time, I would not suggest you do that. But it can make it a little bit more challenging if you do have a good base level of core stability. All right. This is our last side plank. Hopefully you're still feeling good, feeling strong, a little shaky maybe. Starting to get a little bit short of breath. I know I'm breathing deeper here because I don't stop talking very much. All right, side planks. We're gonna go back into our dead bugs. There we go. And alternating as you're able. It's a good one. If you feel your hips kind of click as your hips extend on that one, it's okay. It just means your hip flexors may be a little bit tight. You might want to stretch those out when you're done. Oh, I'm too busy chatting here. Need to get back to our crunches. I'm trying to bring the legs in a little bit, get a little bit more out of this one, depending on your comfort level. All right, next is the bird dogs. Flip over. We're almost done, guys. 2 more exercises. You can do this. So stabilize your back and let's go. Alternating. Excellent. Good. We've got 1 more exercise after this one and then we're done. Excellent. Last one, our torso twist. I'll do it from the side so that you can see it again. Lift up and start to just bring your arms side to side, keeping your feet in the air and your back leaning out nice and straight. It's important to keep your back straight, not kind of slouching into it, okay? Again, using your core to stabilize yourself and not giving up. There we go. Thank you very much for working with me. It was a good exercise. Hopefully that got your core fired up for the day and will keep your back nice and strong. As always, if you do have any back pain, the staff here at Aramosa Physiotherapy are always happy to help. We're here for custom assessments and treatment for back pain and any other orthopedic injuries you may have. It's been a pleasure to go through these exercises with you, and I hope you have a great day. Again, my name's David Ross, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.